So guys, in this video I will be making a tier list of all the tier 10s in Deep.io. I know this is a kind of sensitive topic to some people, so this is all my opinion, and if you disagree with something that I say in the video, or like if I put like piranha S tier or something, just explain in the comments why it should or shouldn't be in that place. And yeah, alright, let me get into the video. Alright, starting off with whale shark. I never played whale shark before, but I played against some pretty good whale sharks. They're pretty decent animal to play as, and not a super hard animal to fight against. The remoras are easy to dodge, sorta. It's good on a team, so I'm just gonna put it on B tier. Alright, next up, piranhas. So piranhas, a lot of people say that it's a bad animal, and I believe that because I used to main piranha, and when I used to play in the 1v1s as piranha, I would get destroyed by everything. Every other animal could kill piranha. So I'm gonna put that as F tier. Oh wait, no. Put an E tier because it could kill lower animals that are not tier 10. And sometimes when like a tier 10 animal doesn't have boost or something, it could easily kill. Sometimes. Next up is the basking shark. The basking shark I never played as it, but I played against some pretty good and played with some pretty good basking sharks in my time. I don't think it's that good with a team because when you try to charge in, the basking shark blasts everyone in the radius. So I'm gonna put this at A tier. It's good at solo, but not really good with teams. I think it could kill most animals on this list. Alright, next up is the coconut crab. Coconut crab, pretty good animal. I played as it once and got all the way up to streak 14 in 1v1s. I played against some pretty good coconut crabs. I think this deserves S tier. It has one of its abilities, the one where it sinks people, is super strong because you could just get on top of that person, and with this on a team with like other animals, like one animal from here or something, plus this would make a super good combo and could destroy everything most likely. Alright, next up, the giant squid. Everyone already knows the giant squid, S tier. It can grab and deal damage at the same time in 1v1. It's a pain to deal with. They grab you up, they put you on the surface, and they start airpinning you and kill you if you have no boost. And every time they get low, they grab you, take you around food, blast towards the food, and leave you behind, grab you, and try to airpin you. Super annoying, but super good. Next up, the colossal squid. Colossal squid could be killed by most things in the deep. It has good team potential. It's a good animal overall, but I don't think it deserves S tier. Maybe A tier. I would choose this in my team over like something like, I don't know, sleeper shark maybe. Wait, no. Well, alright, next up, stonefish. Stonefish, if you're super skilled with it, it's a good animal, but if you're just starting off and you only played it a few times, I don't think it's going to be that good, because it has very low health. Anything that could grab, I think, could kill it easily in 1v1s. I don't know. I play it with 1v1s, and if you're trying to get to a croc, it's game over. So I'm gonna put this around B tier. It could kill a lot of things if you're good with it. If you're not good with it, you can't really kill as much things. Next up, moray eel. The moray eel. I heard its hunt's super good and it could swallow things. I played against a couple of these and a team of other moray eels. They were super strong. But like against anything else, trying to face tank it, and if it's not a skilled moray eel, I'm just gonna die. So I'm giving this a nice spot on A tier. Tiger shark. The invisibility is nice. The 3 boost is convenient. It's a pretty nice animal overall, balanced. I'm gonna give this a B tier. Only because most animals, all their abilities could easily make Tiger Shark easy to kill. Next up, Thresher Shark. I've seen a lot of good Thresher Sharks, but I've also seen a lot of bad Thresher Sharks. But at the same time, I barely see any Thresher Sharks. The few people that I see play Thresher Sharks are actually kind of good. Well, really good actually. I've seen this one Thresher Shark fly across the map through the deep at insane speed. I've seen a few montages with this animal. Pretty good animal if you know how to use it very well. And give it A tier. It's an underrated animal. If a lot more people played it, I think I'll give it S tier. Next up, Atlantic Torpedo. This is a pain to fight in the 1v1s. It gets 2 boost, gets you next to a wall spams you, stuns you. But in the normal game, or normal free-for-all, or team free-for-all, whatever one you play, when you're out in the normal ocean, it can't really do all that damage to you and stun you over and over again. But if you are skilled, if you're good with this, at least decent with it, and you know that you play best next to floors or walls, I think that'll be good for you. And I think this could have S tier. Next up, the croc. It's super strong. Gets countered by hippo though. It grab animals and do a ton of damage. It's not good against anything it can't grab, I think. Whatever it can grab, I think it could kill it easily. So I'm gonna give this sign it within S tier or A tier. It's super good on a team. Here, S tier. Next up, hippo. Hippo, pretty nice animal in the swamp. It kills crocodiles easily. Nice animal overall. I don't think it could kill a lot of ocean animals that know what they're doing, which is most ocean animals. So I'm going to give this A tier. I haven't seen a lot of super skilled hippos yet or before. Eagle, you can't play this in 1v1s. Like this is like a joke animal that barely any people play unless they're like trying to have fun or something. It hunts small animals good against all the other tier 10s. By itself, I don't think it could really kill any of these other ones. So I'm gonna give this F tier. It goes right underneath piranha. Piranha could kill eagles. I've seen it happen before. It went underneath, kind of like the piranhas. Piranhas went over it and dead. Next up, the saw shark, sawfish. its saw is super overpowered. It gives bleed for a lot of damage. You do not want to get in the way of that saw when it's spinning, when it's on, doing a ton of damage. So good team potential, good in 1v1s if you know how to use it, like every other animal. So I'm gonna give this A tier. Alligator gar, a overrated this swamp animal. I play this a lot, and I play this in 1v1s. My highest streak with it was 40 something, 45 or 46. It's a pretty good animal. It could take on every other animal pretty well, except for croc, and a few other animals that counters it. But if you're good enough with the alligator gar, you could kill it. So I'm gonna give this S tier, right next to the crocodile. The shark recently got a buff, made it better. Normally I would have gave this a C tier, but I'm gonna give it a B tier. Right now, A tier. I got killed by one of these. The boost is just, it's a charge boost now, I think. You have to hold it down. It's super strong. I haven't seen any really good players with it, but if I have seen it, I'm probably gonna get killed by them. Next up, anaconda. Anaconda is annoying to play against. It grabs you and chokes you down, sinking you down to the bottom of the water. In 1v1s, this is super good. In normal mode, this is super good. But it could get killed by mostly everything with 2 or 3 boosts. If you can't kill, if you can't do enough damage with your thing, they escape super fast. Team potential is super good with the team, because the animal that you're choking out, it can still get hit by other animals. So if you're on a team, that's super nice. Give this A tier, right next to the shark. Next up, the alligator snapping turtle. Pretty tanky animal. Its boost does a ton of damage, stuns you, gives you bleed, I think. It has a thing, I forgot what it's called, but if you attack it, it does damage to you. Very good animal. Give this an S tier. If you don't know how to fight this, I wouldn't recommend fighting it at all, because it could easily kill you. Next up, the soft shell turtle. Haven't seen really many people play this. I'll give this a B tier. Has good face tanking, nice face tanking, nice health, good in 1v1s. I haven't played against a pro soft shell, but I don't know. Next up, the leatherback turtle. It's super good. Played it before, my first time. Got a nice streak. I'll say this is S tier. Has nice team potential. You get out of a lot of bad situations. Usually that shield can stun people that grab you. Next up, sunfish. Sunfish is sunfish. I'm gonna give this a D tier. Maybe no, C tier. Yeah, C tier, because I don't really see sunfish on the leaderboard that much. Most animals up here could easily kill sunfish without trying. I know the alligator gar could face tank sunfish, even if the sunfish is getting its regeneration. Maybe if the sunfish had more health, I'd put it up to like an A tier or B tier. But right now it's a C tier. Next up, the manta ray, and I'll give it a D tier, but with a nice build, I'll bring it up to a S tier. Get killed mostly every animal in the game with a nice build, but if you don't know how to build it, I'll put it at an A. I'm put at A because most people don't know how to deal with the manta ray properly. Polar bear is an easy S tier. You do not want to fight one in 1v1 that has 3 snowballs. You could easily kill you if you don't know what you're doing, if you don't know that if you don't kill it fast enough before it gets its snowballs, and if you can't dodge the snowballs, you're pretty much dead. Next up, the elephant seal. I think this is a pretty good animal. I haven't played against any pro elephant seals. I don't recommend playing it at all. I think it's a bad animal. But this has C tier next to sunfish. The walrus. Arctic animal. I don't really see. I think it's an underrated animal because not much people play Arctic. I'll give this a C tier. Next up, goblin shark. I'm a bit biased, but I actually think this can't be an S. I think this is maybe A tier. Gets killed by. It could get killed by everything right here easily. The giant squid, kill that. Coconut crab would kill that. Everything up here could kill this guy right here easily. Next up, sleeper shark. If the sleeper shark knows how to stun, triple stun spam, that is super dangerous. I'd give that an S tier. Do not want to fight this in the deep when it's next to a wall. Next up, cachalot. Cachalot, I think one of the best face tankers in the game. In the deep, it could kill everything. Yeah, everything. Easily kills giant squid. Easily kills goblin shark if it doesn't know what it's doing. Kills sleeper shark if it doesn't know what it's doing. A pro cachalot could easily take over the deep and give that a S tier. Next up, whale. Whale super annoying. I would give it an F tier, but that's easy S tier. Don't want to explain it. But if you do not want to get sucked by this, trust me. Humpback, it got a nerf. The stun spam that no longer works. Can't face tank most animals. I'm gonna give this a D tier. Right now I'm giving it a B tier because if you know how to do the speed war combo, it's pretty nice. It doesn't work all the time. Next up, marlin. The marlin is a super good animal if you know how to control it. Control that major speed. I'm gonna give this A tier. Easy A. I think if it had one more boost, I'm not saying it should have one more boost, but if it had like longer bleed time, easy S. Orca. Double grab, triple grab, whatever 180 spin turn tricks orcas have works most of the time. Very hard animal to play against. Good animal to play as. I would recommend this to people that are starting the game. Next up, bull shark. Bull shark, I think I got a buff or a nerf. But I can no longer spam its boost. It has kind of low health or something like that. I played it before. I tried it before this video, and I'd give this a B tier from my experience of playing it. The boost, hit, run thing. Alright, last but not least, the hermit crab. The hermit crab deserves its own tier, not F tier. It deserves its own tier called God. This animal, you do not want to fight this animal at all. This animal is just too good. This animal right here could one tap every single tier 10 on this board. If you do not want to go against this, especially fast flying and invincibility, its shell is incredible. When it's in its shell, it does a ton of damage. It does 300 damage to every single animal for every 0.5 seconds. You do not want to fight this, trust me. Alright, all jokes aside, don't forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, If you don't want to miss out on my next video, hit the notification bell. I was just joking about the hermit crab. If you disagree with anything on here, explain to me why in the comments below. And see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day, and bye.